Esther 9:14. Vayomer hamelech laheasot ken v'tinaten dat beshushan v'et aseret b'nei Haman talu. We get here today the call imperfect, third masculine singular of the root amar, a verb that we've seen very, very often here. And the king said, the king here serves as the subject. And the king said, what did the king say? To be done, thus is how we would see that. The verbal root here is asa in this case, and it is a nifal infinitive construct. The lamed preposition here is at the front of the infinitive construct. So if you're thinking about paradigm forms or trying to figure out the morphology here, we have a nifal infinitive construct. The way I work through something like this would be looking at a series of boxes or a shell, and the nifal infinitive construct would look something like this, hi'a. However, when this letter is a guttural, as it is, we get rejection of the dagesh and compensatory lengthening, and so that's how we end up here. Now, I'm not an expert on this part. I'd like to look into it further. Some of you out there may know this, but the little metheg right here very often will mark interesting vowel things like this. And I'm curious if maybe the Masoretes were trying to show us that there's something interesting going on here with the vowels. It is indeed a nifal. It's not something else. And so you hear that in the translation, and the king said, to be done thus, or that thus should be done. And let it be given the decree. Let the decree be given. Notice here we have the nifal of Natan, and we have a third feminine singular form of this. Let the decree be given in Susa. And then we get this similar construction to what we saw in the previous video, and direct object marker fronted, the 10 sons of Haman. And here is the call perfect third common plural, and they were hanged. So you hear this shift now from the imperfect jussives to the perfect down here. This is the event that has happened, that completed action aspect.